3 years ago, Glenn barred me at Bittersea County's gate. You filthy beggar, how dare you demand an identity? Get lost. Yet Western Kingdom law opens citizenship applications to refugees on every lunar month's third day. I challenge him. What right do you have to stop me? What right? In Bittersea County, my word is law. Want cheese citizenship? Pay 10 taels of silver. I'm a starving refugee. Where would I get 10 taels? Glenn only laughs. Since you bother me every third day, here's your way out. Survive 3 years as a refugee. If you're still alive, perhaps it's fate. Then I'll grant your identity. Now get lost. That sentence condemned me to 3 penniless years as a refugee, where simply staying alive became brutal. Now the 3-year deadline has finally arrived. Mason, my rescuer, lays out his terms in the snowstorm. Don't mistake this for disrespect. We met by chance, and I rescued you out here. That's already a great favor. I only checked you weren't dead. I won't drag a corpse home. Where are you taking me? To a ruined temple, 1 mile outside the city. It's cold, but the rain and snow stay outside. I borrowed a treehouse for winter, but I can't haul you up there through this storm. You'll stay in the ruined temple. Whether you live or die is up to you. If you don't survive, I'll at least find somewhere to bury you. Mason's rescue ends there. That's all. Good luck. Then comes one last exchange. What's your name? Chad. Where's your home? I don't have one. I'm not from Chi, and I have no identity here. The county won't even let me through its gates. How could someone like me possibly have a home? In the darkness, voices remain awake. What time is it? Why aren't you sleeping? Nobody else is sleeping either. One villager defends me. Oliver, why are you so harsh? I don't think that kid is bad. He's suffered for 3 years, and I've never seen him steal or rob anyone. Outside, snow suddenly thickens. The mountain passes will close tomorrow. I suppose hunting is finished. I know you're uneasy. Times have been hard lately. But that boy Chad said his 3-year agreement with the magistrate is almost over. If he can't pay when it ends, will they really let a refugee into the county? Oliver is certain. Just watch. That fool won't survive winter. The older villager can only regret it. If I were 10 years younger, I could still help him. 3 years later, I face Oliver. Oliver, you bastard. Heavens, his shock confirms he never expected me again. You bastard, you never thought I'd survive all 3 years. I asked the woman, what's your name? Sarah. I don't have a surname. I once did, but the city where I stayed burned for 7 days and nights. That name disappeared with it. What will you do now? I came back to Kauai County to find my parents. I've never heard of them, but since you're from Chi, proof of identity would take you straight into the county. Then you could ask the magistrate. One problem remains. You look penniless, so you can't bribe him. Knowing Glenn, he certainly won't help you. Go to the county anyway. It's better than dying in this wilderness. I've been gone for years. I know neither roads nor people. How does that help me? I'm a refugee. I can't enter town either. Heavy snow blocks the mountains, and there's no food outside. I've survived these years only on Mason's scraps. Who's Mason? There's nothing here for you to eat. Stay, and you'll only wait to die. Sarah finally meets my rescuer. This is Mason. Mason includes Sarah without question. You can eat too. Oliver finds me waiting with my catch. Why are you still here? Go back if you caught nothing. I have rabbits and snakes, but no frogs. I'm old, but I haven't sunk low enough to eat those disgusting poisonous things. The frogs are poisonous raw, but cooking makes them safe. Then you won't eat them? Oliver asks another villager. In this cold, are you really giving him nothing but thin porridge? Later, my attention lands on a knife. Where did you hide this knife? Sarah gives no answer. Taking other people's things without permission is a bad habit. You've hidden a murder weapon. What murder weapon? It's just a wood-chopping knife. Wood-chopping knives aren't sharpened this fine. A blade this thin is useless for chopping. Besides, I can smell murderous intent on it. Weren't you searching for your parents? Still here? The city guards won't let me in. You're a refugee too. I wasn't before. Now I am. Interesting. That wind raged all night, yet it didn't kill you. You're no ordinary man. That wood knife? Every few days, I sharpen it razor sharp. The 2 useless constables at the gate couldn't stop you. After more than 10 years, you finally returned. I don't want to bring bloodshed to my homeland. Over frog soup, Sarah counts the catch. 8 today. Oliver took 5, leaving you 3. With snow this heavy, we'll eat well tonight. Then she studies me. You should share your father's surname. Why don't you? I use neither parent's surname. Why? Her warning is cold. Anyone who asks dies. Some words hang overhead like a guillotine. Hear them and they may kill you someday. Your fate is cruel, but you're decent. I won't endanger you. Then Sarah shares news. The official said refugees may apply for Chi citizenship at the county office on the 3rd day of each month. Life outside is brutal. Why haven't you applied? I'll go next month. Not this month, but last month. Not last month. Now, Sarah sees the pattern. These past 3 months. Sarah knows. I know who you'll kill there. Whenever I enter the county office, officials look at me like a roadside stray. I've survived outside the city for 3 years. I've eaten dog food, gnawed bark, even dug up earthworms. Those 3 years left me riddled with illness. If the official breaks his promise, I'll fight him to the death with this knife. Before I die, I want to be human. Sarah realizes, you made that black dog's ragged clothes. Mason brought me here back then. He saved my life. Sarah follows the debt. By that reckoning, Mason saved you too. The tower courtesan visits me. What brings you here on New Year's? Mother bought braised pork for my sisters and me. I secretly brought some for you. A Mandarin duck tower musician, outside in this freezing weather? Aren't you afraid your hands will freeze, leaving you unable to play? Don't worry, I owe you thanks, Chad. For what? Outside town, you hum tunes I'd never heard. They helped me compose a new piece. Without that, how could I have dazzled everyone at the magistrate's birthday banquet? This meat is my thanks for that piece. I'm a commoner who can't pass the city gates. I know nothing about music. I only hummed it. Playing it so beautifully was your own skill. Are those fireworks inside town? The tower courtesan looks toward the lotus pond. The county elites are putting on quite a spectacle. One spark bursts into countless stars. Wind and snow bury the roads, while New Year's duty posts stand empty. Chad, let's sneak inside later. Nobody will notice. Want another frog? No, Chad. I'm already full tonight. Last time, a lady at Mandarin Duck Tower said mud pit frogs taste surprisingly good. I never expected that to be true. People inside town actually eat these? Ordinary people don't eat them, but one lady loves cooking strange dishes. Once, I fried over a dozen red centipedes and served them with sauce. My sisters were horrified. As the night deepens, I end our meal. It's late, let's go. The tower courtesan starts to follow. Then something catches her attention. Chad, look. The city gate stands abandoned. The guards are all gone. Snow thickens. Hurry back before it gets worse. Chad, aren't you going to watch the fireworks? No. Then why brave the snow to see them? What does that grand spectacle have to do with a refugee like me? A stranger stops me. Boy, seen a woman lately? Oval face, 8 feet tall, covered in blade scars. A woman passed through days ago. I asked, but she said nothing and left. Which way? I wasn't there when she went. She was badly hurt. She'd either seek treatment in town or head east across the wasteland. If you plan to kill me for knowing, there's no negotiation. Negotiation? There is none between people like us. You're beneath even a dog in the county town. In your place, I'd have died from shame. How dare you speak of negotiation? The insult hangs between us. My answer is simple. Then come here. The fight is over, and I can barely move. Still have strength? You killed him, so you bury him. He came for you. I shouldn't have saved you. You nearly got me killed. You had to save me. Without saving me, you'd truly have died. You helped me just now. You're so strong. How did he dare come alone? Of course, he wasn't alone. My head is worth more than you can imagine. Why? Because of my surname. A surname's worth that much? That surname burned for 7 days and nights without being destroyed. So, do you think it's valuable? Now there's nowhere left to light a cooking fire. I'm afraid his accomplices will find out soon. Bury it while it's warm. Then heaven, earth, you and I alone will know. I can't bury it. Half an hour outside in the snow would kill me. You bought it for me? I'll crack the ditch ice and throw it in. I'll stay in the ruined temple. On the 3rd next month, I'll seek Glenn one last time. This place may be yours next month. You haven't searched for your parents lately, have you? Did you find them? Come to the temple tomorrow at noon. I'll treat you to drinks. Are you coming? Oliver, didn't Chad come back with you? He isn't coming. That kid is only a treehouse and tattered quilt in this heavy snow. How can he survive? All right, stay here. Before I leave this afternoon, I'll cook porridge. Watch the fire inside, and don't let it grow too large. Can you drink alcohol? You're nearly dead anyway. What can't you drink? This wine can't be cheap. Where did you steal it, Chad? The insult lands. Sarah, how little do you think of me? I robbed it openly and honestly. With your skills, you can get 2 jars of wine, but not 2 bowls? Do you know whose wine this is? It belongs to the underworld notable. And who's that? A Western County bully with a goatee and hooked nose. Several skilled martial artists serve him. They're formidable. Lately, they've bullied everyone, claiming to be martial world figures while acting incredibly stingy. I asked for wine, but none would agree. So I wrecked his place, broke his weapons, and ripped off his goatee. It felt great. Then I seized his collar, his life or the wine. Afraid I wouldn't take it, the old man punched me, then added a horse and cart with the wine. I loaded everything and returned. But when I arrived, I saw no horse. One leg's boiling. I buried the rest in snow behind the temple. I dismantled the cart and cooked the horse meat. Original flavor, Hey, that look says I should have sold the cart instead. Come on, you don't understand how local thugs operate. The horse bears Master Chi's brand. Touching it means touching his money. Once I left, his men would reclaim any horse I sold. Selling that horse would hurt someone else. This county has bandits, including official ones. Glenn wears official robes and openly breaks Chi Kingdom law, but someone still handles his dirty work. You're not from Kuhai County. How do you know so much? The martial world is the same everywhere. Wait, Sarah, you've met Glenn? Chad, I never believed in fate. Meeting you has changed that. Someone as smart as you wouldn't be here unless fate toyed with you. Still, yesterday's question, have you found your parents? They died 5 years ago when Kuhai County flooded. The water swept them away, and their bodies were never found. Was something hidden? Was it natural or man-made? Any human cause is beyond investigation. But if they died then, why have their letters kept arriving for 5 years, always saying they're well? Glenn asked for time. He promised me an explanation. I'll go with you to see him on the 3rd. Don't fear a lie. He wouldn't dare. The subject shifts. Sarah, tell me about your past. Sarah shuts down the question. I don't want to discuss it. Please don't ask again. I let the subject drop. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked or upset you. Can you teach me cultivation? Sarah answers. No, I can't teach you my practice. How do you know? You can't. My kung fu is common and must be learned young. Your frame is set and your meridians limited. You can't cultivate a dantian. Only a sacred cultivation place could help, but it's unreliable. You couldn't get in, or you could meet a reclusive master, but from what I've seen you're the unluckiest person I've ever met. Sarah closes that door. Forget the reclusive master. Don't entertain fantasies. The focus moves to Glenn receiving Chase. Thank you, Mr. Chase. Please forgive my poor hospitality. Magistrate, what brings you here? May I ask what brings you here today, Mr. Chase? The Lord was very satisfied with last time. This is to thank you, Mr. Chase. This is the Lord's intention. The new Kuhai County magistrate is coming. Magistrate Glenn. He'll arrive in 2 or 3 days. Behave yourself, Mr. Chase. Greedy and cowardly. Glenn must flee gracefully tonight. Where else can he go? Glenn's son is only 8, and Wang Chuan's people have arrived too. If Glenn can't flee cleanly, Wang Chuan can help him disappear. I heard Wang Chuan's bounty list has a new top target. Yes, it changed. Who offered 100,000 taels? 100,000 taels of silver and gold per person. What wealthy family has money to burn on this commotion? No one knows. Wang Chuan completely protects its employers, but countless experts have arrived this time. This target will be extremely difficult. Elsewhere, the same bounty draws questions. Why come here while heading toward Bittersea County? Who's wanted? No name. Only a woman, about 8 feet tall and badly wounded. That's all. Interesting. Very interesting. What does Chase think? Someone pays 100,000 taels of gold for a life without full information. That woman's secrets must be worth far more than 100,000 taels of gold. Watch closely for any clues. Does Chase want the 100,000 taels of gold? Gold doesn't interest me. Chase reveals his real quarry, but that secret interests me greatly. 2 companions discuss the boy. Is he alive? The beggar always cleared the tin. Now he leaves food. The snow may have killed him. Penniless, he can't even enter town. Who'd imagine he'd survive 3 years? If he's alive, pay the magistrate and adopt him. Teach him swordsmanship. When I'm gone, you won't be alone. You worry constantly. If you leave, I'll break the Loquat branch and return to the sword pavilion of Yan. Fine. On the 3rd, I'll take valuables to the Lu residence and see him. Alive, he'll get a Chi identity and work here, chopping wood and cooking. Agreed? I'll leave it to you. For once, I try to repay Mason. I'm always eating your food. Today, I'll treat you to meat, but he leaves. Mason, don't go. Sarah's answer is final. He won't come back. He's clever. He knows everything. I warned Sarah. People are hunting you. Snow has sealed the world. If they find you, only the wasteland remains, and nobody survives its winter. Leave now, before they lock onto you. Your injuries are too severe. All I can do now is lie and sleep. You're a top-tier cultivator. These wounds shouldn't affect you much. The truth about Glenn is keeping you here, but this isn't the time. Chad, which matters more, truth or life? Since you already know the truth, why keep persuading me? Elsewhere, a servant interrupts. It's late, master. Madam and the young master await dinner. The servant. Master, just give the order. Glenn. The arrangements are complete. My kindness to you all these years has been as heavy as a mountain. Glenn trusts one servant. Only you. Do one last favor, and wealth and honor are yours. Just give the order. A waterproof package is buried beneath the artificial hill in the central fish pond. Tonight, when no one's around, dig it up and take the map. My money is buried on northern Xingwang Mountain, marked on that map. Leave early tomorrow with the lady and young master. Run north, as far as possible. Elsewhere, a child asks Henry, Grandpa, who are we looking for? Silly child, we're not looking for anyone. But didn't that uncle tell us to find a sister yesterday? I understand, Grandpa. We're pretending to look. Clever little sheep. Go home first. Now the snow has stopped. Grandpa will wander a while longer. Okay, Grandpa. Alone, Henry realizes Black Cicada is missing. Henry judges the situation harshly, impetuous and greedy. Wangchuan is full of youths with sky-high ambitions and paper-thin lives. What a pity. Another man asks, Henry, what's the background of the woman who escaped Feng Chen? Don't ask so many questions. I have one warning. Don't touch this job. We only came because we couldn't refuse. However powerful she is, she's no celestial. What could she possibly do? One hunter points to their reinforcements. Bitter Sea Immortal has sent its experts this time. Another remains confident. He barely survived that fire. He won't be so lucky again. Henry, that's hardly encouraging. I've said my piece. Risk your lives then. Go ahead. Kuhai County is small, but local bullies abound. Finding someone should be easy. This has nothing to do with me. I'm old. Henry turns away, leaving the ambitious hunters to decide. Someone came last night. Who? Where did these things come from? Maybe I picked them up. It didn't snow last night. Even a layman like me can see those long blood trails from dragged corpses. You should have cleaned them up. Chad, you nag too much. You think wretched Kuhai County can hide anyone? I asked the local bullies for wine, and I didn't lie. I'd already exposed myself. They didn't come directly. What are they waiting for? To see whether the fire's survivors are truly finished. They sent a few fools to test me. Then I'll kill them and prove I'm not finished. That's so damn cool. Once you enter the martial world, you won't think so. I understand. Once you enter the martial world, your destiny isn't yours. Mason puts my future plainly. Chad, when you become a Chi citizen, what do you want? Just earn money and cultivate. Let's find the Glen Stone. Officials storm in. Official business. All bystanders, clear the way. A harsh laugh follows. Don't hurt him. He's blocking the way. Move. I'm Logan, of Langang Pavilion in the Royal City. I've brought the official seal to Kuhai County, replacing Magistrate Glenn. Glenn died suddenly. I must investigate his death first. Unless you have business, disperse. My concern remains. About Glenn. Give me time to investigate thoroughly, young man. Your presence disrupts our work. Are you Kuhai County's new magistrate? Yes. Can I help you? I need Chi citizenship. Logan's answer is blunt. You're not from Chi. You're a refugee. Then I'm sorry, young man. You'll come with us. You want to frame me for Glenn's death? How can we know you're not the murderer before investigating? Obtain Chi citizenship, and naturally, we'll let you leave. For 3 years, I've stayed outside the county, entering town only on each month's 3rd day. If you want to investigate me, why arrest me? Ask the Yamen runners who were on duty. Perhaps they dozed off. You need a witness proving you're not the murderer. A local man intervenes. He isn't. I can testify. I've lived in Kuhai County for 30 years. Yesterday, I saw him while relaxing outside the county. A skeptical voice cuts in. You watched him all night. If that's what you think, so be it. He's only a refugee, not worth that price. I trusted him before, but this makes me doubt him. It doesn't matter. If he's from Chi, he can remain whenever I find something wrong. Voices ripple through the crowd. No wonder Glenn wouldn't leave. This magistrate knows how to make money. My gratitude is simple. Thank you, sir. From today, come chop wood and fetch water at my house. You'll eat well, drink well, and receive daily pay. A companion doubts the offer. Can the world hold such a bargain? You spent a gold leaf buying a refugee Chi citizenship, only for chores. What do you think I should make him do? My worthless life is worth gold? What dirty work do you need me to do? You're tough, not cheap. Besides, you're too thin for dirty work. I don't believe in free lunches. The debt began 3 years ago. Believe me or not, you've spent a fortune and helped me, but payment deserves work. What do you want me to do? If we're counting precisely, you've taken from me for more than a day or two. Beyond that gold leaf, there's the whole Zhou family. Count all that, and shouldn't you give me your life? I live at number 8, Guihua Lane, west of Gallery Bridge. The alley's deep. I'll guide you. Don't get lost next time. The bargain stands. Follow me if you're coming. The elder. Young man, what's your name? Chad. Chad, a good name. You've been feeding Mason these past few years. Why do you call Mason master? He saved my life. I have nothing to repay him with. Calling him master is a bargain for me. Up ahead, the 8th house from here. Remember, this is the right route. Don't take a wrong turn. I explained Mason's past. His owner used to be my neighbor. After he left, the black dog came begging at my door. We had enough food, so we kept him. A call interrupts. Porridge and soup are ready. Let's eat first. Elsewhere, a coroner opens the dead man's stomach. The examiner. Logan was searching for poison. Chase supplied an intestinal piercing dose. Any ordinary person who drank it would die with ruptured intestines. Yet his stomach contains no poison. Strange, isn't it? If poison would kill him anyway, why hang himself? Why deliberately die at the gate? Wouldn't death be better? Once dead, the secret disappears. Isn't that what Logan wanted? Still, I worry whether the secret is truly gone or hidden. That matter is too important. If word leaks, perhaps the entire world, falls into chaos. We're cleaning up Logan's mess. Leave no trace. He died near dawn. Someone should have been watching. Find Chase. Learn what Glenn did before his death. Turn the entire county office upside down. Before dark, I want the bottle of intestinal poison that wasn't used on Glenn. At my lodgings I offer. After resting, I'll chop firewood. The host sets one condition. Cut every large piece exactly like the small stack. Daily pay is 50 coins, save for a year, and you can buy land in Kuhai County. Doesn't Chi citizenship grant land directly? The law says so, but it's never enforced. To survive here, you must buy your own. Sir, why is there a loquat tree in the courtyard center? Isn't a courtyard tree normal? A big courtyard feels empty without trees. Then why not plant more? Why ask so suddenly? It's growing there, not blocking you. I don't know. It just feels special. I noticed it upon entering. I can't explain it, but it feels like something else, not a tree, an observer. Have we found treasure this time? Born in the north, Yan had known only the pipa. Here in the distant south, she finally sees its true meaning with her own eyes. Yet the leaves lack delicacy. Fate plays strange tricks. Do you want to teach Chad? No one in this world can teach me, and I can't teach anyone. But the loquat tree has always stood here. Chad comes daily and sees it daily. How much he sees there is entirely his fate. Why has he taken so long? Wang Chuan's people were lured away last night. For the hour before Glenn's suicide, nobody watched him. Wang Chuan's spies were lured away? Who did it? Before dawn, a carriage slipped from Glenn's residence under darkness. The Wang Chuan watchers followed, believing Glenn was escaping. Instead, the carriage held Glenn's wife, children, and steward. Where are they? The 3 bodies were disposed of. Chase has them. Chase invited the master to meet tomorrow at Yuanyang Tower. Someone apparently wants to speak privately. Another official. The others wouldn't all be foolish enough to chase one carriage. Some were meant to remain on watch, but an accident struck that night. What accident? A Wangchuan assassin reached Glenn's mansion for help after someone tore off his arm, leading the attackers straight there. His arm was torn off? Yes, ripped off alive. Everyone guarding Glenn's gate died. One survived. An upset stomach sent him to the outhouse. I sensed trouble when so many people set out. If we're merely helping the master handle business, this force makes no sense. After long thought, only one answer fits. A bounty. Recent martial rumors claim a major disaster has struck Wangchuan's bounty list. We know little about Wangchuan and have no foothold there. For information, we'll need Chase. I meet him tomorrow, so I'll ask. Wangchuan has made many martial enemies over the years. If these are petty grudges, fine, but our earlier actions may have leaked to Panlong Palace. The one there hasn't ruled for years, has he? 10 years of extravagance and debauchery. Everyone thinks Panlong Palace's master is crippled, yet the past 10 years reveal something strange. Across Qi, from the capital to the provinces, everything seems meticulously arranged. If it truly were him, he'd leave no trace and no worries. Put more effort into that matter. Succeed, and in 1 year you may study at Langgang Pavilion. Perhaps go back first. I'll think more. Later, I decide, we won't stay in the treehouse tonight. With enough firewood, the shop will be warmer. I'll help. You approved this? Yes. Sarah, you watched the county office today. What did you find? Glenn was forced to kill himself. Chase challenges Sarah. How do you know about the intestine-piercing poison and the river of oblivion? It's colorless and odorless. Ordinary people die instantly after drinking it. It acts fast. Perforated intestines, a rotting stomach, then dissolved organs. It only kills humans, and mixed into a pool, it's almost impossible to detect. Chase counters, then how can you be certain it's that poison? I know its taste firsthand. I drank half. It was incredibly salty. Life is unpredictable. I waited 3 years, yet Glenn died. Still, his death is suspicious. My reasoning follows Logan's account. Glenn sought promotion and wealth, so he had no motive for suicide. Either a personal enemy killed him, unrelated to Logan, or Logan orchestrated his death. Sarah sounds impressed. Chad, I never knew you could investigate cases. I'm not investigating, just analyzing. Then I press her. Which possibility seems likelier? The latter. One dies, then the other immediately follows. It's too coincidental, though I have no evidence. Chase asks, didn't this morning at the county gate seem wrong? Sarah answers, last night I visited Glenn's residence. A right-hearted female assassin still lived. I chased her into town and killed 11 more. This morning, Glenn died. Chase explains, I examined the scene. He hanged himself but was forced. Even the hanging was deliberate. Why? A cow tethering rope, a special knot, and an iron hook. Even the wind couldn't make his head sway. If merely cornered, any white silk ribbon would work. Why deliberately die outside the county office? I followed the direction of his fallen body and found the poison bottle by the wall. His elaborate suicide turned his corpse into a marker pointing toward it. I reconsider. No family has claimed his body, so they were probably murdered too. Nobody remains to avenge him. His signal means nothing. Unless Chase loses patience. Can you finish one sentence? Unless he was waiting for you. For me? You threatened him before. He knew your martial skill. You're the only person who might avenge him. Trusting a stranger sounds absurd, but without coincidence, it's his only option. Before the new magistrate arrived, Glenn knew his family was doomed. Desperate measures followed. More importantly, despite being strangers, you genuinely have a reason to investigate for him. The answer I wanted from him concerns his death. Days ago, he knew it but deliberately stalled you. He probably planned to survive the handover and escape with the secret, but Logan moved to kill him. Glenn left you that poison to explain why your parents were sacrificed even after death. Logan and his faction are inseparably involved. He wants you to avenge him. Now 2 questions matter. Why did Wang Chuan's new magistrate force Glenn to die? And how does that connect to your parents? Sarah decides, I'll go tomorrow. I saw someone. Today blackbirds crowded the county's eaves, while poisonous insects hid throughout its alleys. Such creatures don't belong where ordinary people live. What does that change? Kuhai County is my home. I should have died here. I confront Sarah. Is the truth about your parents worth more than your life? Isn't anything more important? No? Sarah turns my own loyalty against me. Who threatened to fight me to the death if I harmed Mason? Chad, would you truly die for a dog? Would you help me? You won't? I haven't even explained what I need, and you've already refused. What else could you ask? I only want you to help investigate the case. Don't even think about it. Whether it's Wang Chuan or anyone else, I can't afford to offend them. I finally gained citizenship in Qi. My future is limitless. If you want death, don't drag me along. Sarah changes tack. Have you heard? The new Lord Logan has turned the county office upside down, searching for something important. Madam, let's go. Later, another bloodstone log faces my blade. Yesterday, this thickness took 7 or 8 chops. This time, the strike meets no resistance. The strength and wood are unchanged, yet the impact feels completely different. Still not good. Let's try again. Then the lesson shifts. Do you know how to play chess? Explain the rules. Black and white alternate, placing pieces on the intersections. The key is controlling territory. Pieces mark what you control, and whoever claims more wins. Surround every escape route, and that piece dies and leaves the board. So black and white mark territory. Isn't this go? You know it? Let's play. I'd rather chop wood. You haven't moved. The answer settles who moves first. I like white. Sir, what tree is that? A loquat. They grow in the south. You've seen them. Wait, that's no loquat. What is it then? A sword. Each person sees differently. Even one person sees the same thing differently over time. To me, it was a loquat when we met, and still is. Your sword may change someday. Sir, has this loquat ever borne fruit? Up north, it bore fruit every year. People and trees are both divided between north and south. Trees, perhaps, but how can people be divided that way? Are the people of Yan and Qi truly so different? 3 years outside this county showed me plenty about those within it. Many labor their whole lives yet never earn the golden leaf you casually produced. Their lifetime of hardship stays confined beneath their feet. For them, north and south divide more than people. A northern Confucian scholar from Qi once taught me 4 words. The scholar's lesson was, poverty breeds change. He meant that poverty should drive people to change their circumstances, not trap them. He's right, yet countless people know great principles and still can't live well. I considered myself intelligent, believing most people in this world beneath me. But Glenn's words, my vagrant status, and 10 taels of silver got me poisoned outside the county. For 3 years, I tried everything to survive. Without Mason, you, and Oliver, I'd have died countless times. Some stand above the clouds and see humanity at a glance. Others are frogs in wells, struggling to climb out. Dire straits force change, but people differ. Change depends on both themselves and their surroundings. Trees are simpler. A northern tree surviving south should still flower and fruit. To me, people and trees aren't so different. This loquat stopped flowering long ago. Perhaps it forgot it was a tree. Then why carry a tree across the world? A tree needs roots. I didn't bring one down the mountain. The road was long, and I feared forgetting home, so I broke off a loquat branch. Later, I settled here and bought a house. I buried that branch. After winter snow, it rooted. Spring wind made it a tree again. I've lived here over 30 years, with worldly dust long settled. How did you know I'd traveled? My eyes see what ordinary people can't. Even during Go, you're always thinking elsewhere. Clearly, you carry many worries. A Wangchuan visitor confronts the woman. Madam, care to catch up with an old friend? You didn't come to Kohai County merely to revisit an old secret. I've kept your secret for 30 years without saying a word. Now I'd like one favor in return. In Luhe, Logan receives Glenn, County Magistrate. Your presence honors us. We needn't pretend here. These are merely mortal tribulations. For centuries, Chi's civil rule has rivaled the spring and autumn annals. Magistrate, please never say that again. If the Imperial Palace hears, you'll lose the opportunity you fought for. What happened the night before? I've already informed the magistrate's guards. Some things are better discussed face to face. I gave Glenn poison that day, expecting him to handle matters quietly, but he caused an uproar. There were countless traceless ways to kill Glenn. You could have waited until his business ended and struck outside the city, yet you rushed. And you still botched it. Chase, what happens after we anger that official? Every White Dragon Guard is a top expert. The Bitter Sea is desolate. Guess why the White Dragon Guards came and allowed Glenn outside the city? You expect me to seize someone from them? Then whoever opened the palace already knew something. What he saw is irrelevant. He simply can't have evidence. Why else obtain poison and shift the blame onto Wang Chuan? Killing Glenn directly would have been far more satisfying. I never expected him to be so ruthless, to turn this against us. He sacrificed his own wife and children. You mean Glenn sent them fleeing under darkness that night? Do you think Glenn was a fool? He knew Wang Chuan was watching. His wife and children were bait. Even tigers spare their cubs. Yet he went that far. Actually, I was prepared. That night, I'd warned Wang Chuan to watch for Glenn's diversion. I expected him to escape secretly, yet everything still went wrong. Could the White Dragon Guards be responsible? They're well hidden and haven't exposed themselves. I only know they're here because of special informants. Those men remain outside. Without my information, Wang Chuan would have never discovered them. Someone killed the victim instantly. Even if this wasteland hides a master, they're likely a recluse without any personal grudge against Wang Chuan. A new lead changes everything. Wang Chuan's bounty list has a new number 1. Someone is offering 100,000 taels of gold, and the target is here in Kuhai County. 100,000 taels for one life. Hard to fathom, isn't it? Which lord arranged this? So far, I only know she's an injured woman. The rest is murky. Wang Chuan may be hiding something, or they may genuinely know nothing. The injured woman who stormed Kuhai County the night before your suspicions is their highest bounty. The revelation lands closer to home. And that woman was me. 100,000 gold doesn't interest me, but its secret does. I want the secret behind that gold. County Magistrate, will you help me? 30 years since you vanished, and no one knows your fate. Without the Wang Chuan elder, Wang Chuan faced the Ten Kings' fury. They mobilized countless martial forces to search for you. Many of our people died. Every hand is filthy. Nobody in Wang Chuan is innocent. They died because of me. Call it absolution for my youthful sins. So, why are you here? 2 years ago, I found a girl. She lay unconscious in hay outside the wall, covered in blood. Henry had killed people all his life, but compassion found him then. How can I help you? I need you to return as the Wang Chuan elder and pretend to kill me. 30 years ago, I promised him I'd never enter the martial world's feuds again. Henry, you're too late. Only you can help me. After all your years in Wang Chuan, you found nobody trustworthy? Isn't that pathetic? That's Wang Chuan. Countless lives stain every hand. People die for money or fame. How can you trust me? I've kept your secret for 30 years, letting you live normally. I only need 10 years to watch my granddaughter grow. That's enough. One man returns from checking on injured Chloe, and the one waiting stares. Weren't you going to find Chloe? You're back already? Did you see her? Can she live? If she survives, there's no need to see her. She's alive. She won't die. Just give her hot water. After a pause, thanks. The injuries tell their own story. You met a master, yet somehow not a master. Even like this, she's still stubborn. No master did this. An old injury merely flared up. Did you see Logan? I went to inspect the imprisoned corpse, but met a bodyguard. He guarded Logan, and his swordsmanship was formidable. Is he dead? No. My sword missed, but took one hand. Chad, you were right. Glenn's death hides a serious problem. They preserved Glenn's body crudely. His stomach bears rough stitches, probably from searching for that bottle of intestinal poison. They tried killing Glenn in one strike, then made a complete mess. Unless they had a compelling reason, why do it? Didn't you swear off involvement? Aren't you afraid to die? Would you even listen? These aren't ordinary desperados. Glenn's death was clearly planned. I don't know their identities, but repeated stupidity means some outside force is driving them. Think. One stab could settle it, so why poison Glenn? Just explain. Stop asking me questions. You're making my head spin. I want to sleep. They're shifting the blame eastward, diverting trouble and attention toward the martial world. They have ties to martial world assassins, but Glenn was only a remote county magistrate, unsupported and largely unconnected to that world. His life meant little to its people, so the pressure on Logan's group must come from elsewhere. It comes from the Imperial Court. Their effort to preserve Glenn's body confirms it indirectly. The body must eventually be handed over for identification. To Chi's king, Glenn is no nobler than an official like me. Normally, someone in Chi investigates, closes the case, and files a report. Every anomaly points one way. Glenn holds secrets we don't know, and they're vital. The more you talk, the more mysterious this gets. Kuhai County is tiny. How can it hold so many secrets? Want to bet? Bet on what? You can't give what I want, and I can't give what you want. You know what I need, what people lack, and what they desire. Your schemes run deep, but your fate is shallow. Deep down, I refuse to live like an ant. Still, I can't give you money or power. I'm not here to cause trouble. You're clever, but if I truly were, you couldn't have thrown that knife. A pause sharpens the recognition. You're from Fengcheng. Speak plainly or get lost. Right now, you look like a drowning dog. I already told you, I'm not here to cause trouble. I can help you. If you want to survive, show me some respect. You don't deserve to speak of respect. Whether I'm a drowning dog is none of your business. Which eye saw me needing help? Your stubbornness brought you and everyone from Fengcheng to this. How many died in that fire? Have you counted? As my guest, you shouldn't have mentioned the Fengcheng killings. And you shouldn't stand so close to my knife. I answer by tossing over the ornament at my waist. Thank you. What are you thanking me for? That day we drank, I brought up the past. Then I should thank you for sparing my life. Sarah sizes me up. You're genuinely afraid of dying. I cherish my life. That's different. Is there a difference? A huge one. Sarah warns me. Tonight's attackers are white dragon guards. They're troublesome. Kill one and the rest won't let it go. Stay away from the ruined temple for now. Your Chi papers should secure you somewhere to stay in the county town. What are the white dragon guards? A palace force. Even Wang Chuan and the master avoid them. And Wang Chuan, its assassins span 4 kingdoms. Sarah continues, each year, Wang Chuan buys death row prisoners from all 4 royal families, then brutally forges them into human weapons who kill without hesitation. Their recruits range from officials to commoners. Pay enough and they'll kill anyone. 4 factions divide them: wind, forest, fire, and mountain. The Wind Banner's assassins are most terrifying. Only 12 serve wind, each an infamous, unfathomable martial expert. The 9-headed serpent, meanwhile, arose in western Chen. It's the world's largest caravan, reaching all 4 kingdoms. Wherever there's profit, you'll find them. I can barely imagine a caravan worshipped like a god, wealthy enough to rival nations. That's only a sketch. I know little about them. Your position can't withstand any of these enemies. Staying quietly in town is safest. I truly can't learn your kung fu. You want to learn that badly? The answer is simple. I truly do. Why? Because you're strong enough, Sarah. Would you rank among the greatest martial artists in all 4 kingdoms? I don't know. I don't belong to that world, so, then can you teach me cultivation? Chad, I can't teach you. Sarah, not me, nor almost anyone else in this world. Even legendary cultivation holy sites couldn't help. I blamed your age and settled bones before, saying they weakened your dantian. That wasn't true. The truth is, you have no dantian at all. Are you certain? Certain. I saw it immediately, but doubted myself. People without dantians are extraordinarily rare. Perhaps one person in hundreds of thousands lacks one. I examined you deliberately and confirmed it. You're the unluckiest person I've met. That white dragon guard also saw your complete inability to cultivate. That's why he despised you. The dantian connects human beings to heaven and earth. Every one of the body's 720 parts has a purpose, yet only condensed dantian power awakens the blood apertures, unleashing potential like a mountain whirlwind, a raging sea, or divine thunder. Ordinary training strengthens muscle and bone, but never enough to oppose heaven and earth. Before martial artists, ordinary people remain helpless as infants. Born without a dantian, your potential stays limited however hard you train. Hiding it spared you for a while, because you're a good person, but nothing can change it. This condition is extraordinarily rare, and I'm no grandmaster or experienced teacher. If you insist, I can offer a Taoist technique for preserving health. Which technique? A wandering master carved 3 self-created arts into a swordstone in eastern Zhao: money, lies, and the fountain of youth. I know the fist of immortality. It needs no dantian, though results vary. It only strengthens your body and prolongs life. It won't let you split mountains or shatter stone. Still, practice beats nothing. You're right, I truly am the world's unluckiest man. Even the unlucky find ways to live. For 3 years, I've thought constantly about surviving and living better. Compared with that, lacking a dantian hardly feels catastrophic. Sleep now. Tomorrow morning I'll give you the incantation and teach you its guidance method. The official questions his wounded expert. Today's woman far surpassed you. What style? None. She took a guard sword and fought on killing instinct. Every move was unstoppable. Fortunately, she was lame and badly injured. We traded 10 moves. The first cost me an arm. Had her old wound not flared during that final strike, she'd have taken my head. The Lord calculates the danger. You've served here 15 years and reached the Dragon Roar realm, yet couldn't withstand one move. How can an expert appear in Guhai County? Has a palace noblewoman found clues? One of the White Dragon Guard's 3 instructors is rumored to be an unfathomable woman. Her. Don't panic, my lord. Concern Cloud's judgment. Her clothes were tattered like a refugee's, and shocking wounds covered her body. She's already carrying enormous trouble. Someone like that has no palace connection. In the martial world, great troubles diminish. You're right, the official tells his advisor. Today at Mandarin Duck Tower, Chase shared a secret while we discussed last night. Wang Chuan's heavenly bounty list recently posted a woman worth 100,000 gold coins, 8 feet tall and covered in wounds. Looking back, she was likely among those inspecting the body at the county office. Then why did the Gilded Stone's fate concern her? 76 years ago, during Qi's turmoil, my grandfather followed Confucian and Taoist principles. He chose no side and joined no faction, losing both office and life. Our family declined. If any clue escapes and implicates that powerful figure above us, the danger won't stop with me. My entire family would suffer. Then cooperate with Chase's investigation, my lord. That's the surest way to learn more. I initially rejected Chase's proposal today. His master is far too dangerous to offend, and I want no part in anything that invites trouble. One accidental clash with him could ruin us. Yet now, I have no choice. Advisor, tomorrow I'll write a divorce letter. Can you deliver it? Chase won't let my unease pass. Why are you acting like this today? I woke up worried. Worried about what? You know, I'm no mind reader. How can I know unless you tell me? I finally admitted. Chase, I have no danhai, so I can't cultivate. My future can only be ordinary. Who says cultivation needs a danhai? I have none. Please enlighten me. What do you know of cultivation? The body has 720 acupoints. Chase turns my fear into a lesson. Cultivation connects us to heaven and earth's great Tao. Power condenses in the danhai, then opens the blood acupoints, releasing the body's hidden potential. Then what exactly is the danhai, Chase? Is it the same as the dantian? The dantian is a bodily region, usually 2 or 3 inches below the navel. The danhai is where all 720 acupoint meridians connect. It can appear anywhere in the body. Though real, it isn't physical, but a mysterious sensation. Only cultivators can experience that miracle. The danhai's power instantly crosses the 8 extraordinary meridians, reaches the acupoints, and awakens potential. But everyone differs. Some are born with blocked meridians that cannot bear it. Others have withered blood acupoints. They may open only half of all 720. Countless cultivate, yet barely any unlock more than 600 acupoints. Blood acupoints, of course, are only one cultivation method. They show cultivation potential, not cultivation level. Far north in Yen lies the Sacred Sword Pavilion. Its master spent his life cultivating just one aperture in his palm, yet crossed the world unmatched. One pursuit consumed his life. Once he left the mountain, nobody could stop him. Every hero fell before his skill. What kind of monster was he? Chase, without a danhai, how can someone cultivate and awaken their blood acupoints? Every great Tao connects. Wherever the mind reaches, cultivation exists. Eating, sleeping, walking, chopping wood. It's only been 2 or 3 days. Isn't chopping easier now? It is, but I want cultivation that protects me from true cultivators, instead of leaving me as their prey. What's special about cultivators? Don't they eat and sleep? They're all people, whatever anyone claims. Then how should I do this? Chase tea, chess, meals, chopping wood? Read a book 100 times, and its meaning becomes clear. Everything works much the same. Everyone thinks about cultivation, but what is its essence? How many truly understand? I'm going for a walk by the river. The lesson ends with one invitation. When chopping tires you out, come take tea in the courtyard. Then the absurdity hits me. Wait, aren't I already in the courtyard? A stranger notices my firewood. Why is this happening? Hey, do you need firewood? I can give you some. How much? A gentleman doesn't accept charity. I know the city's firewood price. I'll buy yours for half the market rate. I'll trade the other half for written words. What words? Do you want them or not? Deal. I brought no money today. Tomorrow at sunset, I'll bring both payment and words and wait here. You can take 1/3 now. I can see you're weak. Take no more, or you'll freeze in the street and someone may blame me. That would be rotten luck. The stranger introduces himself. You must come tomorrow. No problem. I'm Chad. Meet me at the county gate tomorrow evening. Sarah returns. You came back? Would you believe I returned because I worried about your safety? What a tired excuse. You're too proud. In your place, I'd stay in that nobleman's woodshed and never come out. Being despised beats dying. You really can read minds. Don't say anything so disgusting. Later, Sarah's concern remains. Did anyone come looking today? Nobody bothered me. I slept well. I've been thinking about last night. Sarah's theory points toward the palace. Could the White Dragon Guards be the ones pressuring Chloe and the others? Guhai County is too far from the royal city. The palace can't reach here. But the White Dragon Guards are different. Chloe's group went so far, yet wouldn't poison Glenn directly. Their mission couldn't risk alerting the guards. Sarah follows the implication. In other words, Logan and the White Dragon Guards both serve powerful figures in the palace. If those factions conflict, Chi Kingdom's capital must already be seething beneath the surface. What did you do before, Chad? I was injured here. Everything before I turned 18 is gone. For 3 years, I've only known life as a refugee outside the county. Don't ask about before. I can't even remember my parents. I doubt I had any grand background. Otherwise, either some noble family would have reclaimed its son, or old enemies would have killed me. Only the world's unluckiest bastard could have his whole family wiped out and still attract no pursuers. What do you think? Be more careful from now on. Whatever side you're on, if Logan learns you touched Glenn's corpse, he'll suspect you. Worst case, he joins the martial forces hunting you. Who knows what trouble that'll bring? They're only rabble. Henry spots the little wine pot. Got wine money, kid? You paid last time. This one's mine. I could only afford this little pot. Drink slowly and enjoy it. Chad, this pot proves you've got a conscience. Logan isn't simple. Don't underestimate him. Even if they're weaker than you, your old injuries could flare in a fight. At worst, you'll die. Why worry? If you're so eager to die, why investigate the truth? Death turns everything to dust and every past to bones. What difference does knowing make then? Sarah cuts through my concern. If you care, survive first. Besides, your eyes are annoying. They see too deeply. I hate anyone prying into my secrets. I can't help it. That's how I am. I won't tell anyone. Pretend I saw nothing. I'm starting to regret befriending someone like you. As much as a horse. Why a horse? Sarah explains. When I escaped, I was badly hurt and delirious. Many people were hunting me. I shouldn't have survived. An old horse carried me thousands of miles, then froze to death when a snowstorm caught us in the north. I stumbled into these mountains, and you found me. Without that horse, we'd never have met. I answer. Meeting me really has upset you. Our conversation finally winds down. I'm done drinking. I'm sleepy, so finish the rest yourself. A sudden disturbance breaks the quiet. What's happening? Sarah catches it first. Someone's coming. They're 1 mile north of the temple. Don't follow me. Leave this to me. Before leaving, Sarah takes my blade. The temple has weapons, yet you insist on taking my knife. Your woodcutting knife is good. It suits me. Then what am I supposed to use for self-defense? The temple is full of weapons. You won't run out. I admit the real problem. I don't know how to use them. Then grab any knife or sword. Sarah pauses. Chad, do you want me to teach you martial arts? Her offer is brutally simple. Tonight, I'll teach you how to kill. The lesson quickly turns dangerous. Going out to fight like this feels suicidal. Keep throwing things at me, and I won't survive long enough to meet the enemy. Sarah refuses to soften the training. Whether you're on a battlefield or wandering the martial world, enemies never let you adjust your condition. In battle, only life and death matter. Everything else is a distraction. I don't know martial arts, and my body's in terrible shape, Sarah warns me. Follow me tonight, and you probably won't see tomorrow's sunrise. This was your choice. I told you not to come back. Did you listen? Then comes the real question. Are you scared? I'm a little nervous. That's normal. Sarah understands why. I was nervous the first time I killed someone. Sarah listens to the approaching group. Some aren't cultivators, only martial wanderers. One brute isn't even trying to hide his footsteps. You can hear them that clearly? Strong wind carries ordinary sounds well, but experts and hidden attackers are harder to hear. Against me, that skill would guarantee a kill. I never even see how Sarah crosses the distance. Her next lesson concerns survival. Lower your body and minimize the area your enemy can strike. Elsewhere, the attackers prepare themselves. Don't let Sarah distract you. These people are all cultivators. Back with me, Sarah admits. I'm injured. Healing will take time. Her orders sharpen. Chad, listen carefully. Don't watch the crossbow bolts. Listen for them, but I haven't trained my hearing. I'm afraid I'll judge their paths incorrectly. Sarah offers a harsher test. Then let's make your judgment more accurate. The bolts close in. Who dies first? One attacker tries to bait us. That man Chase said your head is extremely valuable. Kill him and you can enter the Mad Chess Club. Why not try your luck? Sarah's lesson returns as life and death collide. Only life and death intertwine. Everything else is distraction. Drinking tea, playing chess, eating, even chopping wood can all become cultivation. An attacker mocks the hesitation. For someone from the river of oblivion, freezing up now is disgraceful. A seasoned gambler steps forward. I've wandered most of my life, and nothing pleases me more than gambling and romance. His boasting continues. I couldn't count all the silver I've squandered. It seems heaven saved today's luck for me. Sarah has a colder verdict. Good luck comes and goes, but bad luck always returns. Well, I'm fast too. One attacker doubts the strike. Are you sure you hit him? His companion remains confident. Yes, he can't hold on much longer. Their confidence meets only mocking laughter. Huh, all that effort, and I'm still drinking water. The survivors stare at the slaughter. No wonder the bounty is 100,000 gold. That was ruthless. Their leader orders a subordinate, dig up the body and investigate. Later, a subordinate reports to Chase. All these people were killed with a single move. Chase studies the scene. Were they all killed by the same person? Glenn studies the 42 bodies. This time, we've caught a big one. 35 fire bannermen and 7 zero bannermen died, including the Wangchuan assassin, already nearing the Tongshu realm. For someone that formidable, what a hasty end. Did you find the fishbone sword? We searched everywhere. Nothing. Qi Kingdom's border crossbowmen are elite, yet 30 or 40 couldn't kill that fighter tonight. We must reassess our opponent. The capital barely cares about Kuhai County's reality, but if too many die, even I can't explain this. Relax, magistrate. That fighter examined Glenn's body, so he has his own suspicions. Our goals align. I won't harm you. Besides, this battle still yielded something. Fishbones enter easily, but resist extraction. That woman won't escape unscathed. Go after her if death doesn't frighten you. I won't come. To Mason, could you kill 42 Wangchuan fighters? Yes, so she's near your strength and above mine. The corpses show that wanted woman is badly wounded. Injury matters less in a duel, but against a crowd, every weakness shows. Seriously wounded, I could kill fewer than half, even if the Wangchuan assassin merely watched. That woman surpasses me and excels against crowds. I can't match either advantage. Mason and I leave the killing ground. It's freezing. Let's go. We'll have snake soup. The healer should have finished bandaging Sarah. Back inside, Sarah still has a sword through her chest. Sarah, what do we do about it? I know no medicine, so don't pull it blindly. The fishbone's edge is barbed. You can't pull it backward. Go behind me, hook the exposed barb, then force the sword completely through my body. You want me to pull it through? Pull it. I won't die. Just do it. The barbed blade tears through Sarah, and she screams. Later, Sarah's eyes open. I'm awake. Where am I? The healer. Ask that woodcutter. He carried you through last night's snow. I'm buying groceries. Drink your medicine yourself. Your injuries are severe. My skill is limited. I can only ease your pain. Whether you survive another attack depends on fate. I thought nobody had a tougher life. Carrying you here soaked my coat in blood last night. I never expected you to live. Cultivators are extraordinary, yet that sword should have pierced your heart. Anyone below the celestial realm would die from a pierced heart, but I cultivated the fountain of youth. It can shift my organs and repair injuries. One technique alone has such wondrous power. Imagine the Hokkaido Taoist who created all three. The Heavenly Mystery Pavilion's master searched 21 years before meeting him in Burial Immortal Abyss. They discussed the Tao for one cup of tea. Afterward, he judged that fewer than 10 people could rival the Taoist. Yet the lazy wanderer avoids worldly affairs, and chance alone brings meetings. Is he the reclusive master you mentioned? Thank you. Hearing you thank me is rare, though unnecessary. You took a sword for me, so I returned the favor. We're even. I asked you for money. What do you need it for? Wine. Can you even drink like this? Give my money back. It's broad daylight, and the county streets are crowded. Going out now is foolish. Can't you stay quiet a while? Go buy me wine. There's a shop 1 mile to the right after you leave. How do you know what's right of the gallery bridge? I've never been there. I smelled it. That wine shop is the best. I'm thirsty. Hurry. Don't cause trouble outside, or you'll bring it to the healer. That would repay kindness with harm. So satisfying. How can you be this addicted to alcohol? Drinking makes pain disappear. That's why alcohol is the best thing in the world. That makes sense. Then I'll drink with you. No, I'm done. I still have wood to chop. Drink alone. Sleep when you're finished. I really can't drink anymore. If you still want some, I'll finish work and drink with you tonight. Chad, I trust you. What did you say? You treated me, so I'm treating you. I was joking. I heard you. You said you trust me. Fine. Get back to work. Sarah keeps the wine. I'll drink a little more. From the doorway I answer, I'm off. Remember, tell nobody what happened earlier. If you want to live, why tell me something so dangerous? Didn't you ask about my past? Now you know, and you regret it? What nonsense. I'm going to work. I've traveled the world. You understand me, and you're destined to become my closest confidant. Fate, then. The yard next door is ancestral property left by Mason's former owner. After he left, I kept paying its land tax for old time's sake, so the government never seized it. It's run down, but it'll shelter you. Take the key and use any empty room. You won't wander at night. I accept it. Thank you, sir, especially for last night. Why thank me? I've done this all my life. Ask anything else, and I might not be so capable. Now the elders discussed Chad. That boy was ruthless. He saw the cliff crows and alley insects. What's his background? He appeared in Guhai County 3 years ago. My husband and I had lived here for years, yet we'd never seen him. With no cultivation, he carried a woodcutter's knife and someone on his back, yet wouldn't yield. He was ready to fight. I'm too old for such youthful righteousness. Maybe I admire him, or value his talent. Had you not sheltered him, I'd take him as my disciple. Without an energy center, I can still teach him killing arts for self-defense in the martial world. Henry, he's an extraordinary talent despite that. My husband examined him. If he awakens, his future will be remarkable. Don't ruin him with worldly techniques. I know your concern. I want out of the river of oblivion myself. Why drag anyone else in? I've roamed the 4 kingdoms and martial world most of my life. I have skills, but fate decides whether they're inherited. Is that him? He has walked the Chensha River and lakeshore for over 10 years, watching the water and feeling the breeze. How many years since he practiced swordsmanship? He stopped after meeting you 30 years ago. Perhaps he no longer needs practice. Back then, he beat a sword pavilion genius using only a loquat branch. Even after 30 years with the demon sword, he might still defeat the martial elder who cleaves rivers with one finger. We've known each other 30 years, yet my husband never mentioned that. He truly lost interest. Let whoever wants it be number one. The martial elder has guarded his withered monument for 180 years. Isn't he lonely? It's nearly time. I must cook. Did you truly clean up last night's affair? At your age, stop causing trouble. What is easier for us than killing? Few people saw him last night. Those outlaws never guarded against me, so I killed them. Who cares if a few worthless outlaws vanish? I'll discuss your request with my husband and answer later. You've waited this long. There's no rush. A clan member, any news, the informant, nothing. In remote Kuhai County, passing the Landscape exam should cause a stir. He was expelled and sent home last year for breaking regulations. That should have caused an uproar, but nobody I questioned in the county today knew anything. Strange. Anyone who passed the Landscape exam should know its rules. If he committed a serious crime, why let him leave so easily? I had clan elders check the expelled students' records. Almost everything was erased. It's abnormal. Still, he's back. Kuhai County is small. Search patiently, and we'll find him. Then I'll learn how the exam works. This is my only chance to obtain a Lansky admission ticket and recover what the clan lost. I drank with someone today. I'll make up for my mistake with firewood. I can't let you wait so long for nothing. A customer pays me. 8 words, 32 coins. Fine work. You've reached artistry now. In the capital, you'd be a great calligrapher. Why struggle in this tiny place? Good handwriting is no match for good fortune. Thank you for the praise. Things are going well. The new county magistrate has taken office. I gained Chi citizenship and found a good job. That's good. Had my son not joined the army, he'd be your age now. 7 years and he hasn't returned. Is Chi's military administration really that strict? It's thousands of miles away. How could he return freely? He has sent letters these past few years. His handwriting keeps growing more beautiful. Chad, you can read. Look at my son-in-law's letter. The handwriting carries none of a whip wielder's sharpness or killing intent. My son-in-law was my favorite child. He hasn't returned in 7 years. Sarah had received family letters forged by this exact method. Oliver and the others are ordinary hunters at society's bottom. Why use such an elaborate scheme against them? What lies behind it? Their hostess admits, staring at these useless things every day, I did notice your son-in-law's handwriting keeps improving. Oliver, I brought roast goose. Won't you eat? No, I ate earlier. Heavy snow may fall tonight, so I'll leave early. Auntie, may I borrow this letter for a few days? His handwriting is beautiful. I'd like to copy it for practice. Sarah's mystery matches it. My parents died 5 years ago. Why have I kept receiving letters from them throughout those same 5 years? Good writing can't beat good fortune, yet those letters keep improving. What secret connects these letters? One question might expose it. Sarah, did you serve in the army before? Why ask me that now? Sarah's verdict on the letter is plain. A soldier's letter to his parents contains simple greetings. I saw nothing unusual. What does that have to do with your question? You saw nothing wrong? Will you tell me or not? No. Go to sleep. Studying the letter, I point out the mismatch. Its owner was a soldier, but look at this handwriting. A soldier couldn't have written this. That pampered elegance and scholarly flair can't be imitated. The implication lands before I finish. So this letter, Sarah reaches the same conclusion. Like the letters your parents sent, it's fake. Anything else? I don't know. Yet one memory surfaces. I once met an unknown calligrapher whose astonishing skill had never earned him money. He sold me one character for 4 coins. I know calligraphy myself, though destitute. That man was undoubtedly a master. Sarah catches the contradiction. Aren't you a refugee? How do you know so much? I'm a refugee, not blind. Recent oddities begin fitting together, and I suspect they're connected. Elsewhere, one figure warns, knowledge can sound your death knell. Enough people have already died in that city. He's barely surviving as a refugee. Why drag him into certain death? Another figure answers, let it be. Maybe you're overthinking this. Kuhai County teems with insignificant people. Any apparent connections are probably coincidences. Where did all these conspiracy theories come from? Sarah catches me smiling. What are you laughing at? Did you know there was fire in your eyes just now? What fire? A huge fire. You want to speak but won't? Then I'll say it. I lay out the pattern. Your fake letter, Oliver's, and mine all follow similar patterns. Testing whether a powerful force controls everything is simple. We find other soldiers' families or friends who left Kuhai County with you. Their families should still be in Kuhai County. Finding them will confirm my suspicions. Think it through. Sarah's warning follows. You may uncover lingering evil, and that fire has already burned you. So take care of your injuries. Once you're healed, you can protect me. Doesn't a grown man feel ashamed asking a woman to protect him? You've seen my miserable state. Shame is better than death. Besides, you're different from Chase. He helped me and owes me nothing. I want some dignity before him. You owe me a life and wine, so protect me. If you obstruct me, I won't be ashamed. Sarah had expected more. I thought anyone surviving 3 years beyond the bitter sea line while fixated on one name must possess extraordinary tricks. Apparently, your only extraordinary talent is shamelessness. I thought you'd noticed. It's difficult to hide. Tomorrow, I'll give you 3 addresses. Check them. After so many years, someone may no longer live there. The people may have changed too. When you return, bring 3 jugs of wine. 2 are mine. You're sending me back there. Shouldn't you buy the wine? Fine. Give me the money and I'll treat you. Spending my money on me is shameless. Only fitting when I associate with someone shameless. Grow shameless, or you'll gain nothing. Wine burns the gut like poison, and lust scrapes bone like steel. You're injured. Too much drink slows healing. Poison or not, I'll drink. Buy 2 jugs. I won't drink. You can finish both. At this rate, how will I ever afford a house? Chase questions my obsession. Why buy a house so desperately? Save that money for wine and meat. 50 coins a day isn't enough. Fortunately, we've chopped plenty of firewood, Chase. We can sell whatever remains for extra money. My health is improving. Once I master chopping, I'll finish sooner and find other work in the county town. Didn't you claim your calligraphy was good? Sell it in brothels. Nobles love displaying their literary taste. If it's truly good, some noble may notice, and money will follow. No, I'm skilled, but nowhere near the highest level. My writing is merely pretty. It has no style of its own. True connoisseurs value inner spirit, and how many live in this poor village? You're overthinking it. Why not try tomorrow? If you earn anything, keep it. Just buy me drinks. Why so sentimental tonight? I promised never to enter the martial world again. I forgot. An old friend needs you, so help. It's only a debt of gratitude. Repay it. Why is that so hard to say? The world is vast. If you're tired, take a walk. Before the local shopkeeper, a subordinate reports, 15's body was found. 1 blow killed him. Was it recovered? The burial was amateurish. 13, come inspect the body. The operative studies 15's remains. He was hacked apart. What hatred drove this? His martial arts surpassed mine. Shopkeeper, who is that woman from Fengcheng? Don't ask. Anything involving her is trouble. Extreme trouble. Fengcheng remains under wraps. The captain has never been this serious. Even a general is alarmed. They say a royal figure is involved. Why don't I question her? I'll charm her. I won't cause offense. Even your sweet talk can't stop her blade. Don't provoke her. We came to investigate the gilded stone. A secret report says Kuhai County sent Zhao a letter 2 months ago. Crossing the border requires the county seal. I meant to investigate the gilded stone, but he died at the crucial moment. Who'd believe that's innocent? Wanchuan masters suddenly appear in remote Kuhai County, alongside a new magistrate with no record. An appointment sent that outsider here to meet his death. Amusing. That's why this is difficult. Whoever installed him in Qi Kingdom's government as Kuhai County magistrate commands immense power in the royal city. Some things can't be investigated, especially the past. 6 years ago, Chief D nearly reached the top, yet look how that ended. The local shopkeeper gives the final order. I'm tired. Bury 15. He followed me for years. Disobedient, yes, but he never wronged me. Don't leave him rotting in the wilderness. My vision shifts. Is that still a sword? No, it's something else. Beyond the sword, I see a young man sitting cross-legged beneath a tree. Chase, I wanted to ask about cultivation. Somehow, he anticipates it. Can you read minds? What divine power could enter another person's mind and uncover their thoughts? If such arts existed, every powerful official and noble would lose sleep nightly. You're fed and clothed now, so naturally you want help with cultivation. Chase, your insight is remarkable. I'm much better at chopping wood, but I haven't entered cultivation. I don't understand its realms, or how to judge an enemy's strength. Martial cultivation has 5 realms. First, outer and inner techniques temper the body until consciousness drives blood and vital energy through it like a dragon. That's the blood tempering realm. Next, a martial artist regulates that energy, refining essence into vital force and sending its strength through every limb. Then punches crack like thunder. Movement follows the wind, and skilled footwork makes the body light as a bird. That's the lightness realm. Afterward comes dragon chant. Vital energy turns inward, nourishes the lungs, and opens the blood orifices as vessels for heaven and earth's way. Once those blood orifices are perfected, heaven and earth's way replenishes body and soul. Then the bloodline's potential gathers, refines, and returns to simplicity. This is nether passage. Fifth comes the celestial being realm. Such cultivators have nearly transcended mortal existence. Every gesture embodies heaven and earth's way. A step can cross vast ground. Their attacks summon wind, rain, thunder, and lightning. Chase, are there realms beyond celestial being? You can't reach them, so why ask? Please enlighten me. As you say, those heights are beyond mortals. Then listen for amusement. Few celestial experts remain, almost all within the 4 kingdoms' sacred cultivation grounds. Worldly affairs no longer move them. They lie dormant where the way's fortune runs deep, contemplating nature and the universe to advance. Legend says calamity lies beyond celestial being. I can't battle the unfettered. The Chen dynasty's Buddhist kingdom calls the unfettered Tathagata. Judging another's realm takes experience and intuition. Meet enough cultivators and you'll sense their aura without fighting. How do you compare? Chase, one more question. Chase remains the greater mystery. What realm are you? I honestly don't know. Without even an energy core, I'm only a transmigrator. In a world where life is cheap as grass, surviving at all feels miraculous. I could never become as unfathomable as Chase. He notices my concern. What's worrying you? Why ask about Tathagata? I don't know.